If you are trading as a sole trader, here are 3 major risks which may apply to you. Number 1, you may be paying more tax than what is legally required. Unfortunately, there is next to no tax minimization strategies available to sole traders. All of your business income is effectively lumped in with your personal income, meaning you pay personal income tax rates, which are the highest, on your business income. There is no way to quarantine your profits and pay reduced income tax available to companies. Number 2, you personally assume 100% of the risk and assume 100% of the liability. What this means is that you are personally liable for everything. This includes any ATO debts, bank loans or debts, creditor or supplier debts, or even lawsuits. This is called unlimited liability, and it means all of your personal assets, including your family home, would be at risk should something go wrong in the business and a debt become due. Unfortunately, the longer you're in business, the higher the risk of something going wrong is. This is especially important to consider if you run a business where any sort of manual labor or risky work is required. For example, anything relating to trades, construction, civil or transport. In these types of industries, more things can go wrong, and as a sole trader, you are 100% personally liable for anything that does go wrong. A good example of this is if your subbies dig a hole and they hit a power line and the power goes out to the whole suburb, you can be held liable personally for this. No one ever knows when a lawsuit is around the corner, and you can't ever guarantee that nothing will go wrong. The third risk is a perceived lack of professionalism. As a sole trader, whether it's right or wrong, the market will perceive your business to be smaller, have less resources, be less professional, and be more prone to mistakes. Generally speaking, a sole trader may find it more difficult to win a job over a limited company due to the perception of them being a smaller scale operation with limited scope and resources to complete the job. This applies to you if you work for government, tier 1s, tier 2s, but also to smaller private companies. It's simply more difficult to win new customers as a sole trader. Many sole traders think that the cost of having their structure reviewed and potentially transitioning to a company or a trust will be extremely expensive and not worth the expense. This is not always the case. The cost to transition doesn't even scratch the surface on the potential tax savings or work opportunities you may get if you transition to a company or a trust. We had a recent example of this where a customer was unable to win council and government work. He was losing every tender and he didn't know why. Just this very week, we made some adjustments to his corporate structure and he was awarded his first government contract.